Welcome to the Certification of Work Experience walkthrough. In this video, we'll guide you through the form step by step, explaining each section and providing tips to help you complete it correctly. Make sure you have the form in front of you so you can follow along as we go. Before we dive in, let's go over some important details about this form. The Certification of Work Experience form is used to document the 4 years of experience required to qualify for a contractor's license. It must be filled out completely. Any missing information or errors can result in delays or the form being returned for corrections. This form has 2 main sections. The first part is for the qualifying individual to enter their personal and work history details. The second part is for the certifier, a qualified and responsible person who can verify the applicant's experience in the trade. This can be an employer, fellow employee, journeyman, union representative, contractor, or business associate. When submitting this form, be sure to fill it out carefully. Any strikeouts, modifications, or corrections may cause the CSLB to reject it. Also, original signatures are required. Photocopies, faxes, or stamped signatures will not be accepted. This section of the application is one of the most critical and the most common reason for CSLB delays or follow-up requests. Because of this, we strongly recommend taking a moment to read the general information page carefully before moving forward. Now, let's move on to Part 1. Part 1 is for the qualifying individual's information. In Box 1, enter the qualifier's full legal name. If the qualifier doesn't have a middle name, write N.A. If their first or last name is just an initial, write initial only next to it. Boxes 2 and 3 require details about the business where the qualifying experience was gained. This includes the business name, contractor license number, and business address. If the experience was earned at multiple companies, a separate form must be completed for each one, each with its own certifier. If the qualifier was self-employed during this time, check the box in Box 2, skip Box 3, and move to Box 4. Box 4 asks whether the experience was gained by working on your own property as an owner-builder. If you select Yes, you'll need to complete the Owner-Builder Construction Project Experience form at the end of the application. Now let's move on to Part 2. This section must be completed by the certifier, but only after the qualifying individual has finished Part 1. In Box 5, the certifier needs to indicate whether the qualifying individual worked full-time or part-time and provide the start and end dates in month, day, year format. This is important. If only the year or just the month and year are listed, the CSLB will not approve the application. Next, the certifier must calculate the total time the qualifying individual worked at this company in years and months. If part-time was selected, experience must be adjusted accordingly. For example, if the applicant worked half-time for 6 years, they should only claim 3 years of experience. The CSLB only counts actual time worked, so be sure this is calculated correctly. In Box 6, the certifier must list the specific duties you performed in your respective trade. These duties should be directly related to your classification. Avoid listing administrative tasks like inspecting, coordinating, purchasing, or scheduling, as these are not considered qualifying experience. Be cautious if the certifier includes supervisory duties. The CSLB often follows up with requests for more details on how the applicant advanced to a leadership role, which can delay the process. The CSLB expects trade duty descriptions that align with the classification description you're applying for. The certifier's description in Box 6 should be specific to your experience, accurately reflect your work, and fill most or all of the space provided. In Box 7, the certifier must write the name of the qualifying individual and indicate their relationship to the applicant. This helps verify the certifier's connection to the work experience being claimed. In Box 8, the certifier must provide their street address and contact information. This should be accurate and up to date, as the CSLB may reach out to verify details. Anything intentionally left blank should have N.A. written in it. Finally, in Box 9, the certifier must date and sign the form. Keep in mind that only original signatures are accepted. Photocopied, faxed, or stamped signatures will not be approved. That completes the certification of work experience form for most applicants. However, if you answered yes to box 4 in part 1, you'll also need to complete and submit the last page of the application, the Owner-Builder B General Building Construction Project Experience Form. A separate form must be filled out for each property or project you're claiming experience for. If you answered no in box 4, you don't need to complete this page. However, you should still include it in your application. Just draw a line through it to indicate it doesn't apply to you. Before you go, I want to give you something that could save you a lot of time, money, and stress. Every contractor applying for a license in California has to pass the CSLB Law and Business exam. And here's the thing, over 70% of people fail it on their first try. To help you beat those odds, we're offering a 100% free practice exam. It gives you a real taste of what the actual exam is like, with questions modeled after the ones you'll see on test day. You'll get detailed explanations, guidance on what to study next, and even instant access to the first 10 lessons of our full prep course, all completely free. No credit card, no trial, just solid prep. Hit the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen to get started.